Welcome back to part number 3 of What If Darth Maul Revived His Brother Savage. Thank you to those of you who watched the first 2 parts. To recap what happened in those videos, if you haven't seen them, Maul had managed to complete the process to find and revive his brother, using the Jedi Ezra Bridger. As the Zabraks begin their revenge journey to the home of Obi-Wan Kenobi, we catch up with the rebels at Chopper Base. On Atollon, the Phoenix Squadron had reunited with Ahsoka, and the former Jedi begins to lay out a plan to retrieve Ezra, when they receive a signal from the planet of Dathomir. Kanan recognises the hidden code to be one he had shared with his Padawan, and alongside the others, enter the Ghost to rescue Ezra. As they approach the planet, the previously present Imperial fleet had been diverted by Vader, and they dive quickly to the red mist. Ezra greeted them from the ground and is about to enter their ship when Sabine feels they should stay a little longer. Entering the building in which Ezra had found the broken comlink, Sabine spots the legendary Darksaber and picks it up in her hand. Ezra is amazed that she had not been affected by the curse upon it until he is told of his Mandalorian history, and then he alerts them that Obi-Wan would be in danger. Ahsoka immediately runs back to the ship and warns Senator Organa of Alderaan, who relays the message to the Jedi Master and those close to Tatooine, but he instructs them to go and protect him from Maul. On the sand of the desert planet, Maul and Savage had trekked through a vast area of inhospitable sand, fueled by the hate for Obi-Wan. In the distance, they finally spot the small fire of the Jedi Master through the night and crept up to it from separate angles, then surrounded the Jedi. Obi-Wan is not intimidated despite his surprise at seeing the second Zabrak, and continues to crouch by the fire until both sets of lightsabers ignited. Obi-Wan summons his own blade when Savage stamps his blade on the floor and knocks everyone off of their feet and into the sands. The Jedi Master had become buried, and as he heard the roars of the Tusken Raiders approaching him, he athletically leapt up and retreated from the angry chasing pack to his hut. After retrieving his limited possessions, he summoned a tornado of sand into Maul and Savage, giving him a chance to run to the last homestead. The Jedi barged his way into the last home, and took Luke from the confused and scared Beru and Owen, leaving through the rear exit as the hunting enemies took the place apart. Obi-Wan was not out of danger yet, as the speeder that he had known the Lars had owned was currently being repaired, and he had no transport to the nearest civilization until a sound from above came to his rescue. Ezra beckoned Obi-Wan and Luke to run to the ramp of the Ghost, and they hop away from the burning Lars home. For the first time, Luke had been introduced to one of the cells of the rebellion, and Ahsoka could not bear to look at the child of Anakin Skywalker, even more horrified that he still did not know the truth. The freighter returns to their base once again, and Obi-Wan begins to teach Luke about the Force along with Ahsoka, who was still uncomfortable. Back on Tatooine, Maul and Savage had been completely disgusted that their best chance to kill the Jedi had gotten away, and they trudge back to their ship. But as they approach it, the gauntlet starfighter is shot down by a squadron of Imperial TIE fighters, and from the smoke, the TIE Advance shuttle of Darth Vader landed softly on the sand. The Zabraks prepared their lightsabers, as Vader shrugged off the annoying grains from his foot and lifted the broken ship of Maul into the brothers, which Savage held back with his outstretched hand. Vader continued to project various large pieces of debris, but Maul dodged them to clash blades with the Sith apprentice. Vader parried aggressively against Maul and began to push him back as Savage arrived to aid him. The brothers proved to be worthy opponents, but Vader begins to get the upper hand as he pushes them into a valley. Maul realises that they could not win by fighting and pulls a ship from above down towards them, then flew out to an Imperial Star Destroyer. Eventually approaching the turrets, they carefully dodge them all and begin the next rampage, brutally defeating all of the Imperial troopers in their path before they could lift their blasters, and calmly ascended to the bridge. Maul force pushed all of the naval officers into the walls, then force choked the commander to his death, assuming control of the bridge. Maul is able to access the Imperial database to discover the coordinates of the recently constructed Death Star, and this was obviously where Sidious was located. As if to confirm their suspicions, the hologram of Maul's old master appeared and ordered all of the Imperial fleet to return to the Death Star immediately. This time, they would complete their revenge or die. That is it for part 3 of What If Darth Maul Revived His Brother. If you'd like to see the finale soon, please like this video, turn on the notification bell, Click that subscribe button on this channel for more What Ifs, as well as on my other channel What If Films. And as always, leave a comment on what if you'd all like to see next, and how I can improve my videos. Thank you all very much for watching, and see you next time.